Okay, today we're going to put on the wheels, but before we do that, I need to do some body work. We're going to start with removing the old fuel filler door area, and I found some rust in the roof, so let's get into that. Alright, so this is a rust spot I found. It initially just presented itself as some bubbles in the paint, and you start scratching, you realize you can poke right through it. And this is as big as it got. So I'm worried about how much further it went into this little sail panel. So we have to remove the sail panel, which is basically just 4 bolts on the inside, a 1 wire with a 3rd brake light, and these 4 Phillips head bolts that are down the bottom. So we want to get this thing out of the way so we see what's hiding beneath of it. That's not much more significant, but we're going to go after it with a grinder and see how deep it goes. Alright, after going through with the grinder, I found like another little spot right here. I was able to just poke on it and push through it. You can see how weak the metal is. So it's more rusted from the back side of it, and there's no chance of even trying to weld that shut. So we're going to try and remove just a little bit more material. We'll see how the back side looks, and we'll make our decision if we're going to make this hole any bigger or not. So to cut that out for such a small area, I'm just going to use my Dremel. So this is the reason we're cutting the back side of that out. This is just going to keep on rusting through to the outside, and no matter how nice I paint this thing, that rust is going to come through. So I'm going to go ahead and poke around in here a little bit more and see if I need to take any more out. Alright, so digging deeper, as we all expected, I was able to push through right there with this little poker tool and right there. So that means it's still not good. So just going to make another cut, make it a little bit bigger, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Alright, so we cut it again. Just have a look, see what we think underneath of it. So it looks like it's just as bad the further I keep going upwards. Actually downwards. So this is the worst spot. So I'm probably going to have to go deeper. And this is where almost 2 panels are touching each other. There's the inner panel and the outer panel. And this is the factory seam they weld with like a bronze. It's going to go all the way through into here. And it just continues to look like it goes this way. So I may be making an entire roof patch, and I may have to take out this window also. So we'll keep cutting. Alright, and continuing further down into the rabbit hole, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 more holes I was able to poke in this little, oh, there's 5, maybe 6. So maybe it gets solid out here. And now we're cutting bigger. So this little hole that I started out with is now going to look something like this. And I'm going to have to come all the way down into the window line. I'm going to section in here. So I'm going to probably get the bead roller out to try and remake this little this channel right here. So in the meantime, we'll start cutting again. Alright, let's see what we're uncovering this time. Well, I'm glad we got into this corner, because that never would have held up. You can see there's still some primer on this inside corner here, so I might be good at that point. And here, which is we're all down to the inner piece anyway, and this is where the seam comes together, so I might be fine beyond that point. And as far as in here, it might be okay too if I just dig off what I got. We'll put some rust preventer on there. In the meantime, the next thing we're going to do is make a patch panel, same shape and size as this. We're going to make this contour. We're going to seam weld around here and the seam through here after we clean up this rust, of course. Alright, now I'm going to make a patch panel for that rust piece I cut out. I'm going to use this as my template. And we're just going to trace this on the piece of metal that we're going to use, and luckily I found this in my scrap pile and it's pretty much the same. And this is relatively self-explanatory here. It does have some shape to it, but we're just going to trace it out. As the shape contours, you're just kind of roll with it. There's our rough shape. I want to get that cut out, and I can basically cut on the line because it's going to be where I want it. And I'm going to have to come back later. We're going to add the bead roll. Right in here to match that line. So we'll get to cutting this out now. Alright, so I got my patch panel for my roof. We're going to put that on in a minute. And then I needed to make this door filler patch. So I traced it with my Budweiser Bud Light carton, made another template, transferred it to the steel. So now we're just going to go ahead and cut this out. All right, so back to the fuel door. We're not going to leave all this in here because it's just going to turn into a giant rust patch. However, I am going to leave a very small amount of that fold because it's going to give me a lot of rigidity as far as preventing the sheet metal distortion when I weld it. So I'm going to come back around here, cut all the way around the just inside of this fold. And what we'll be able to do is come back with our patch panel, and if we did it right, it might just fit right in there. And we're going to come back around and do like I discussed before, spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, spot weld. And you eventually just keep going around building on that so we don't put too much heat in it. And since I saved the top panel, I'm going to weld here, weld there, weld here, weld there. That way I'm kind of dispersing the heat some. Alright, so unfortunately today didn't go as well as I planned. I did wind up getting 2 things finished, and then I wound up looking at my wheels and realized I had a big problem with them. So stand by for the next video and I'll show you what happened with it, and we'll get the wheels on it. Thanks.